morning. Happy Tuesday to you. We've kind of changed things up a bit. You got to say something louder, Christie.
Buenos dias! Is
There
that better?
Go. That actually was really good. And that's a little more like my life. So on our way here to the office this morning, we stopped by right in front of the church. You've got your lights there. And there is a doctor's office. And I'm really thinking, do I really want to go to this doctor? And I will tell you, because the first thing on the sign says they're a dentist. The next sign says they're also gynecologists. Who's going to go to a dentist / gynecologist?
There was also a psychologist. It's a medical clinic, but it's a funny sign.
Come on. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go get my teeth. What if they get it wrong? What if instead of looking in your mouth, it's just an odd place to be? So there you go. That's what's weird in Bucerius. But I think for the most part, though, I don't mind it. It's a great place. Bucerius in general. They're closing down that road apparently, eventually.
One day.
And they're going to do some repairs because they need to do the water mains because they've already done them like 4 times since we've lived here. And they need to do a few more because that's just what they do.
Right. Exactly. Over and over again.
Yes.
Huh.
So
well, good morning, everybody.
Do we know what that was about? Yeah,
I told everybody to be back by 20 after. So if they decided to leave, I didn't specify who could leave and who couldn't. So if they wanted a snack or something for while we watch, because we're going to watch some CRM software, it's no big deal.
All right. Okay. So today is Tuesday. We have several appointments and also a dinner appointment tonight, which I think is nice. So I said to Christy, hey, what time are we having our appointment this afternoon? What appointment? The one with Zach. That's dinner. It's after 6. That's different.
It's not an appointment.
That's not an appointment. But everything in our life is an appointment. I don't understand her. Oh, well.
So yesterday was a celebration for Danny from us too. It was his 40th birthday. And our friends Richard and Barbara, it was their 40th anniversary.
I thought it was interesting that they were born. It was just a couple days difference, but it's kind of
cool.
And
they've become very good friends, very close friends. We went, but my back is pretty sore, and so we did not stay. But I was just looking at some pictures, and it looks like they had a wonderful time last night. So again, happy birthday, Danny, and happy anniversary, Richard and Barbara.
Yay. Don't go to the dentist / gynecologist. Don't do it.
Unless you need to. How convenient is that they could maybe both work on you at the same time?
I called the top and bottom doctor.
Good morning, Jolene.
So what else can we tell these folks today? Like, what else did we do yesterday? I think yesterday they're working on the jets finally at our pool.
Did you know that he was coming last night, Shirley?
Last night?
Yeah,
and they stayed until dark. So Christy went and turned the lights on. She's like, you really got to get.
It was about 5 o'clock that they came because we were getting ready to go to the chiropractor's office. And so, yes, it was a nice surprise. Obviously,
it's still not done.
No, but they probably, I think it's done. I think they have to let it dry so they can refill the pool to make sure there's no leaks, and then they'll fill in the dirt because it looked to me like the hoses were attached.
Okay.
So
maybe.
I looked at it really briefly though, and I am not a pool. I'm a pool person. I love pools.
So what are you going to say? Like, what did you see? I didn't look. What did you see that's scaring you right this second?
No, nothing. No, it's just that they had to take, so where they have the new jets, they've siliconed and everything around it, and the hoses are attached, but they have to wait till it dries, obviously, before Did
they remove the other jets, or did they leave those in?
I didn't look that closely. Like I said, I just looked really briefly. It was dark.
So we need the vacuum cleaner and the saltwater generator in order to keep this going.
Yeah.
So if we can get that, I will recommend them to the moon. If we don't,
they're doing everything. They're just doing it a lot slower than John wants.
Well, I think because he spent the money. Yeah. I really think that's what it is. And he needs to sell more, to make more, to pay for us.
And
because we paid him too early. We really paid him too early.
He is cleaning the pool on a regular basis for us. So until they're totally done, he'll continue to do that, and then we will hire our own pool guy.
So Dr. Margain, who is our chiropractor, went to his office yesterday. We go to the door, and it says, "Patients use the new access." Yeah. So we had to go to the other door. So where we were worked on previously is now the entrance, but he's got a lot more seating, I think, now.
No, but he's got a reception desk in there. So if he ever has a receptionist working.
Huh. But it's nice office.
Yeah.
He said something very sweet about your neck. She said she has a 20-year-old neck now. Her neck is getting younger. Now on the inside. On the outside, it's not 20 years old. That's all I'm going to say about that. Your insides are 20 years old. Congratulations. You're going to live to 127.
You might live to 53.
Maybe, if I'm lucky. So Christie had her coffee, her normal coffee. I wanted to so bad, but then I'm kind of like, well, do I really want to mess with the caffeine and the blood pressure stuff? So instead I made my other coffee.
You're drinking that instant crap until it's gone, because I don't want that to stay in my house. It's disgusting.
No, I think it would be good for desserts and stuff.
We don't eat dessert.
Well, if we decide we do, then we have a coffee dessert.
I don't like coffee dessert.
I love coffee desserts.
I like coffee.
You do like coffee. But instant coffee isn't real coffee. It really is.
Oh, and I have to put that order through. I found online at Costco the coffee that I really like is available, and it's on sale.
What? How much is it?
179 pesos a kilo.
Including delivery?
Yep.
How many kilos did you buy? I got one.
I didn't buy any yet. I was going to talk to you and see how many I should buy.
Get 10 kilos and we'll just freeze it.
There's 2 different types.
Don't get 2 different types.
But I don't know. I don't remember which one ours was. Was it the Italian blend?
No, you got the bags. Right? Like, why are you doing this to me? You already have the bags. You know.
I have the bag.
The answer.
Well, I was going to put the order in right away, but I'll wait.
Thank you. So yeah, this coffee is it's a nice coffee.
Yeah.
And it sucks that we can't easily get the Oaxaca coffee. It really does.
Yeah.
Because if there was somebody that sold it, I think that they could make money.
Because good morning, Donna. How are you? We haven't heard from you for a bit.
Yes.
I think that it is cheaper for us to fly there than it was to get it delivered.
For the amount that we bought last time?
Yeah.
Yes. And that sucks. It sucks that it is cheaper to actually fly there.
No, it isn't. It's awesome that it's cheaper to fly there. Gives us more of a reason.
So let's chat about.
Did you ever apply for your tourist taxes? Jolene, you know me.
We don't get that back. I mean, we can. We will learn from you how to do that, but it's not anything that's
with my Southwest flight. I should be able to get it. Did you say I had a year, Jolene, from our flight? That's coming up.
I think the year is pretty much done.
No, because last year it was at the same time, the or late August. So yes, I have it. You know, Jolene, I think about it and then I forget, and then you don't remind me, and then I keep forgetting. And
just blame it on you.
I have to blame it on someone. If I blame it on John, we'll just fight.
I'm like, bring it on, baby.
Really?
I'll have blood pressure. I'll have a heart attack and die. And Christie's like, really?
So, how about that COVID?
Yeah. So I go to OXO
It's from
yesterday.
when you complete the flight. Okay, so I have some time. Don't bring it up.
I have to. So I go to OXO, and everybody is there, and they're all wearing masks.
Because it's the law or the mandate in our area.
See, the mandate is not a law, and that is where but that is where mandates and laws are very different. You see, here is the problem. If you go to sue them, they say, oh, no, it's a mandate. It's not the law, but they don't let you do anything. They're idiots and morons. So I buy my Topo Chico, because I really wanted Topo Chico when we were at the anniversary birthday party. And I buy the Topo Chico. I am the last person in the line. I am now the only person in the store with this lady. She's like, you need to wear your mask. And I said, no, I don't. She's like, yeah, you do. And then that was it. She wouldn't take my money or anything. And I'm like, fine, gotta go, Nazi. Bye-bye. So there you go. I'm
And
really,
then we fought.
well, yeah, but then you didn't have to mention that. Because, I mean, if you want to fight, we can fight now. We can. No, I'm sick and tired. This 2.5 years, the masks do nothing. Anybody with any common sense or even a little bit of real scientific background knows the masks do nothing. It is 100% control.
Well, everybody's still getting COVID. Masked people are getting COVID.
Oh my gosh.
Vaccinated people
How
are
is that
getting
possible?
COVID.
It's impossible. Biden said if you got the vaccine, you would not get COVID. He said it twice in the last week. I'm not a moron. That's the problem. When you can think and see the problems just jump out at you. But not if you get rid of logic, oh my gosh, it's easy.
Hi, Sheila. How are you? That plant is really growing nicely.
It is, and it doesn't get any sun. So it's very strange that
It
it
does
is
get
growing.
sun. When the doors are open, it gets sun.
Sheila says good morning. Hello.
Biden has COVID twice. Yes, we know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but
It's different with him.
I don't know if you guys saw the video of him talking about something, but he went from like this to that to this to that. There are people saying now that he has body doubles. That's fascinating to me because there are times when it's like he doesn't look the same. But that would make sense.
Goodness. Hi, George. How are you? How's your mama?
Hello, hello. I saw George's mom when we went to the taco stand over there. She was walking by, but I didn't want to yell. Hey!
Maru!
Maru sounds though like, Maru! Like you're Adrian! Like you're in boxing and you're just yelling for her. Maybe Jay does
And
that.
hi, Thomas. How are you?
I don't know. Hello, hello. So yes, coffee, good. COVID, bad.
Our friend, every time she talks about COVID, she just calls it stupid COVID.
Stupid COVID is a good name.
And she says that releases her from some of the anger. Maybe you should try that. He has a lot of anger all bottled up in him, and he lets it loose every once in a while.
These last 2.5 years of stupidity has made me nuts. And the thing is that nobody is getting nuts with me, which drives me nuts. Because if you put up with this, it gets worse and worse and worse. And then you've got the Nazis all over again. If somebody told you that they would have the vaccinated in separate lines than the unvaccinated 5 years ago, wouldn't you went, that's just stupid. Now,
apparently, George has a condo in Spain. Is that true, George?
Wow.
My. Jolene, maybe we might have to consider meeting you guys in Spain for a bit and then heading to Italy.
It's very close.
I could do that.
Are close. Yep, and the airfares are so cheap and the train fares. It's nice there that they have their transportation costs so low in Europe.
I just have to
Latin
say,
America.
and going back to stupid COVID, I hesitate booking a trip this far out, not knowing what this stupid world is going to do about stupid COVID.
Ariel says, Enrique came to Farmacia Guadalajara to buy mask that sucks. It does.
Yeah.
And the mask, Big Masca, is like Big Pharma, but it's Big Masca.
Big Masca.
They love this. Keep buying masks, baby.
Oh, he doesn't have a condo. He has a friend who has a gorgeous condo that we can use in Estepona. So, George, are you coming too? And Jeff, good morning. How is Mexico City? Wendy, good morning. I saw on Facebook this morning, about the hailstorm that broke a bunch of windows and beat up cars on the Queen Elizabeth Highway. We used to call it the Calgary Trail, which makes way more sense to me because that's when I left Canada. It's still called the Calgary Trail.
Wasn't it 35 years ago, just the other day, since the tornado in Edmonton?
Yeah. He's going. All right, George.
Yeah. So, and it is funny for me because in Edmonton, I remember my dad and I were coming back from British Columbia, and we're hearing on the radio they're talking tornadoes in Edmonton, and we laughed.
And John and I were just newly dating at that time.
And not only that, when we laughed, then the radio station went dead, and we still laughed. And then
it was a big joke.
It was a joke in our mind. And then you come to Edmonton, her dad, everything he had to see, because he's a firefighter. Yeah. And he was in Clairview, I believe, where all the disasters were, and that's where he was.
He just had to go because they needed extra bodies.
Yeah. But that's I know, but that's what I mean.
But he
was
went
working
to the site.
in that area.
He did. He had to search for bodies. It was.
Your dad was a very good man. I mean, the stuff that he had to do because of his firefighting skills. Yeah. We saw him in one dangerous fire. So we're in this, it's like a 3-story apartment in Mill Woods, and it's on fire. And the roof is going like this.
Like waves.
And the firefighters are on the roof. Her dad was on that roof. And yeah, it was very terrifying.
All right, well, George and Jolene, we're going to have to set up a chat and see what we can accomplish here as far as going to Spain. And we're going to say goodbye because we are going to be doing a video here right away with my mom has pictures of that trailer park when he was there. Yeah, I remember seeing those pictures. It was devastating. Yeah. But we are going to say goodbye. We are going to say adios and hasta la mañana. Hasta mañana.
It sounds like a swear when you say it.
Sounds like a threat.
Yeah. And remember, do not go to the dentist/gynecologist. So much can go wrong.
She was trying to send pictures. The storm was unreal. And about the hailstorm or the hurricane or the tornado. That tornado was so weird because at that point, hasta la vista, babies, we did not have tornadoes.
Well, we did, but we didn't know about them.
Well,
we didn't have social media and everybody with cameras the same day. So, all right, guys.
Have a good one, you guys. See you later.
Adios.
Bye.